Herzlich willkommen hier zurück bei Let's Play Blackwell Legacy. Sorry für den Versprecher gleich am Anfang. Aber ich war noch gerade damit beschäftigt, hier irgendwie den Sound anzupassen. Der war mir wieder viel zu laut. Ja, Rosa ist hier in ihrer Wohnung und wir sehen ihr uns mal ein bisschen um, würde ich vorschlagen. Ich weiß nicht, was wir beim letzten Mal schon alles gemacht haben.
That's Griff, the PI bear. I've had him as long as I can remember. He's in horrible shape, but I don't have the heart to throw him away.
Zum Beispiel hat Rosa noch immer ihren Teddybär und eine ziemlich überwucherte Pflanze.
This is the only living plant I own. I bought it 2 years ago. It's still living despite my total lack of care.
Was haben wir hier? Ein Photograph?
It's a photograph of Auntie Lauren and me.
Oh, mit ihrem Bären. Wie süß.
It's me. I look scared out of my mind. I don't remember when this picture was taken, but I look about 4 or 5 years old.
Ja, was machen wir hier denn eigentlich? Clippings.
Just some old book review clippings.
Computer?
My computer. It's a bit old, but it lets me access the internet and do my writing.
Ah, das heißt, wir sind ja immerhin zu Internetseiten unterwegs. Könnte man jetzt am Fernseher nicht unbedingt sehen. Haben wir hier irgendwas Brauchbares?
My window, with the curtains firmly shut.
Ja, kannst du die
No.
aufmachen?
I open those curtains and a dozen windows can look directly in here. Those curtains stay shut and prying eyes stay out.
Ah, ein bisschen prüde, die Kleine. Geht's hier... Wo geht's hier denn hin? Zum Schlafzimmer? Oder geht's da auf den Hausflur raus? Wo sind wir denn reingekommen? Ah ja, okay. Nee, dann geh doch wieder bitte rein. Dann müssen wir die andere Tür mal nehmen, denn da waren wir ja noch nicht. Also die Musik ist ja
I'm
echt...
not ready for bed.
Du musst doch noch nicht schlafen gehen, ich wollte nur sehen, wie du so wohnst.
I have nobody to call.
Gab's hier eigentlich nicht irgendwo... Ich gehe jetzt gerade mal die F-Tasten durch. Das ist Save. Ich möchte auch nicht laden. Wo war denn hier das... Ah, da oben, das Inventory. Dr. Donald Quentin. Okay, also den sollen wir mal besuchen, warum auch immer. Das können wir ja bei Gelegenheit machen, ehrlich gesagt. Aber... Ja, ich habe keine Ahnung. Können wir da einfach so auf die Straße gehen? Wir werden es rausfinden, würde ich sagen. So, die Musik gibt's Gott sei Dank nur in Rosas Wohnung. Ah, und ich muss hier... Ja, genau, pixelgenau auf den Elevator klicken. Bellevue Psychiatric Hospital. Schauen wir doch da mal hin. Ah, das geht ja fix. Was haben wir denn hier? Ein Telefon. Eine Türe. Oh, und schöne Krankenhausmusik im Hintergrund. Stört ihr euch eigentlich an dieser verpixelten Grafik? Ganz ehrlich. Ich finde, die zeigt eigentlich alles, das man sehen muss. Ich meine, man kann den Gesichtsausdruck der Leute sehen. Man sieht, keine Ahnung, alles, was man so sehen muss. Passt doch. So, der Guard, was möchte der denn? Wir würden gerne Dr. Quentin sehen.
I'm here to see Dr. Quentin.
Uh-huh. Is he expecting you?
I've got this letter right here.
Okay, looks legit. Go right in. His name's on the door, you can't miss it.
Thanks.
Na dann. Also hier hinten hat Dr. Quentin sein Büro und der sieht ja sehr
Come in.
doktorhaft aus.
Dr. Quentin?
Yes.
I'm Rosangela Blackwell.
Oh, hello. Come in. Come in. You got my letter, I trust.
Yes, I did.
Good, good. My condolences on the loss of your mother.
Wir sind höflich.
Thanks, but she was my aunt, not my mother.
Ah, quite right, quite right.
So you wanted to talk to me about something?
Yes, yes, I did. But before we go into that, how are you holding up?
Naja,
I'm fine.
That's good to hear. You received the ashes?
Yes, I scattered them this morning.
I imagine you must miss her.
ja.
Not really.
Oh?
Was?
Nothing's really changed. Her body might have been alive, but her mind certainly wasn't.
Ah,
That's a pretty severe attitude, wouldn't you say?
Maybe.
But if she weren't alive, as you say, why did you make it a point of visiting her all those years?
weil sie meine Familie war.
She was the only family I had. I guess I felt an obligation, like I had to.
And now that you don't have to?
What do you want me to say? Auntie's dead, life goes on.
So you'll just keep living, is that it?
Yes.
Keep writing your little book reviews in the paper, right?
You know about those?
It's hardly a secret. A number of the staff have read them, yes.
I didn't think a West Village paper would interest anyone up here.
I have to be honest, Miss Blackwell. The staff read them because they were more interested in you.
Okay. Was wollen die ganzen Angestellten mit mir anfangen?
Oh?
Their intentions were purely benign, I assure you. It was your aunt they were primarily interested in. They wanted to know more about her family, and you proved to be, shall we say, less than eager to comply?
That's their problem.
Indeed. It was your choice to make. Your aunt was an interesting case. And now that she's gone, I was hoping you'd be more forthcoming with me. Just an informal chat. We can discuss her condition. And yours too, of course.
Gut, also unsere Tante war anscheinend ein spannender Fall hier in der, psychologischen Klinik. Dann fragen wir doch mal, was war denn mit ihr so los?
You never could find out what was wrong with her, huh?
No, we didn't. But she still remains a fascinating case.
Fascinating. I don't understand.
Forgive me, I speak from a purely professional perspective. I didn't know your aunt personally.
Neither did I, but fascinating?
It might come as a surprise to you, but yes.
But she was practically catatonic. All she did was lie there for 20 years. She'd sometimes twitch or mumble something incoherent, but I wouldn't call that fascinating.
Well, as you know, she wasn't exactly catatonic. We kept her sedated.
Right, she had outbursts.
Yes, and we had to sedate her heavily to keep her calm, especially in preparation for your visits.
What are you trying to say?
Miss Blackwell, we are not a nursing home. We're not content to merely keep a patient comfortable. We are, after all, in the healing profession. We were trying to heal your aunt, and to do that, we had to speak to her.
Wait, you spoke to Auntie.
We tried to.
Did she answer back?
After a fashion, yes.
Gut, also sie haben unsere Tante all die Jahre sediert, damit ihre Ausbrüche irgendwie, runtergeregelt werden. Und sie haben durchaus was mit ihr anfangen können. Was hat sie denn gesagt?
If Auntie spoke, why wasn't I told?
Miss Blackwell, do you remember what brought your aunt here in the first place? Her screaming, her hitting herself?
I was only 5 years old at the time. But I kind of remember.
In order to prevent her from doing harm to herself or to others, we were forced to sedate her. When we limited her medication, she simply reverted to her former state. Her natural state, I'm sorry to add.
What did Auntie say?
Nothing that made any sense. But one thing was clear. She was in great pain.
Pain? What kind of pain?
It's difficult to say, but it was immense.
How immense?
When we reduced her medication, the transformation was dramatic. Her eyes flew open, she thrashed, her screams. Well, we had to gag her eventually.
My God.
I know.
Did she still feel it when she was sedated?
We don't know. There's no way of knowing.
25 years.
I know.
Poor Auntie.
Also 25 Jahre war sie in dem Status und sie musste teilweise sogar geknebelt werden. Also das stelle ich mir nicht gerade sehr gemütlich vor. Gut, aber warum will er mit uns über unseren Zustand sprechen?
Wait, what do you mean by my condition?
Hereditary dementia is my specialty, Miss Blackwell. And in my opinion, there is significant cause for concern.
Sorry, did you say hereditary?
Yes, 2 generations. Your aunt and your grandmother before her.
My grandmother?
Yes, Patricia, I think her name was, right?
I never knew my grandmother. Auntie Lauren was it. There was nobody else. She couldn't exactly provide me with the family history.
Oh, I see. I had no idea.
Well, maybe you should have. Did anyone else come in to visit her besides me?
No, you are correct. I should have read the family history more carefully. I do apologize. I just assumed. Well, never mind. It doesn't change the fact that you should be concerned as well.
Go on.
Patricia Blackwell suffered her mental collapse at the age of 55. Lauren Blackwell underwent hers at the age of 40.
What are you saying? That the same thing is going to happen to me?
No, I'm saying that there is significant cause for concern.
Okay, also unsere oder die Mutter unserer Tante hatte das. Unsere Tante hatte es und es könnte durchaus sein, dass wir diese psychische Krankheit auch schon bekommen und anscheinend bricht sie immer früher aus. Nicht gerade erbaulich, würde ich sagen. Was war denn mit unserer Großmutter los?
So, I had a grandmother.
Apparently so.
How do you know about her?
It was in your aunt's case history when she was brought to us. Patricia Blackwell's symptoms were the same, word for word. Patricia's case was severe, and she was young, but it was chalked up to being an ordinary case of dementia. Until
Until it struck her daughter.
Until 20 years later, when it struck her daughter, yes.
It seems impossible.
Perhaps it's genetic, but we've detected no abnormality.
Okay, irgendwelche
You couldn't find
Hinweise?
any other link between the two cases.
None, aside from the family connection. And a name.
A name? What name?
The documentation we had on your grandmother is minimal, but there was one interesting item noted. During her more lucid moments, she uttered the name Joey. Your aunt, too, would cry out that name on occasion.
Joey?
Yes,
Who's Joey?
we've been wondering the same thing for 25 years.
Gut, also sowohl unsere Großmutter als auch unsere Tante haben in ihren wachen Momenten von einem Joey geredet. Na gut, wir fragen nochmal nach der Zukunft.
So what should I do?
Right now, nothing. This type of thing is unprecedented. There is no procedure to go through, no medication I can give you. I just want you to be aware, is all. And come talk to me if, well, there's any concern.
Okay, das ist ja nicht gerade die Nachricht, die wir gerne hören wollten. Also verlassen wir
Is there
das
anything
Büro.
else you need to tell me before I go?
Your aunt had some personal effects in storage. As the next of kin, you're the beneficiary. It's just a folder, some documents and so on. It's being sent to your address via messenger.
Oh, well, thanks for that.
It's no problem at all. Goodbye, Miss Blackwell. My schedule is fairly open now, so feel free to drop in anytime. I'm always happy to discuss my favorite patient.
Sure.
Und da gehen wir raus mit dieser frohen Botschaft. So, jetzt wo wir hier stehen, muss ich mal ganz kurz etwas versuchen, denn ich muss mal eben raustabben. Könnte für euch unschöne Effekte zur Folge haben, aber rein technisch geht's leider nicht anders, denn ich muss sehen, dass ich das irgendwie hinkriege, dass ich die Zeit auch mitbekomme, die ich hier streame. Ja, war ja klar. Na super. Dabei hätte ich es noch nicht mal machen müssen. Und das ist etwas, was ich an dem Spiel hasse, rein technisch. Es ist zum Aufnehmen die Hölle. Ich versuche jetzt einfach mal, wenn ich jetzt Fraps beende. Ja, funktioniert. Gut, das heißt, ich habe immerhin einen 14-Minuten-Part geschafft, bevor das ganze Spiel hier abgeschmiert ist. Darf das dann nachher nochmal spielen, aber kein Thema. Dafür kann ich euch immerhin was hochladen. Also würde ich sagen, das war der zweite Teil von Let's Play Blackwell Legacy und ich hoffe, irgendwie kriege ich das Spiel durch, ohne mich zu Tode zu ärgern damit. Also macht's gut, bis bald, euer Chris.